morning, students. How are you today? Okay. So welcome back again with our new chapter, chapter 4 in social science. So today's chapter name is India, the Peninsula Plateau. Okay. So in previous classes already we have studied about the physical division of India. So India has been divided into 6 physical division, right? Do you remember? No. First one was Himalayan mountains. Okay. Second one, northern plains. Third one, western desert. Right. Fourth one, peninsula plateau. Fifth one, coastal plains. Okay, I have told you coastal plains. And sixth one, islands. Okay. So today we are going to study about the Peninsula Plateau. Okay, so I have made here diagram of map India map. Okay, I have made shadow some parts. So these shadow parts, see here. Okay, these are the our Peninsula Plateau. Peninsula Plateau. Okay, so already in last chapter I have told you what the peninsula means. Peninsula means piece of land covered by water on 3 sides. I told you, no? Okay, so this is the piece of land covered by water on 3 sides. Okay, so now see here in map, this part is called our Peninsula Plateau part. Okay, so now let's come. What does plateau mean? Plateau means an elevated flat land. An elevated flat land. Okay, it's just plain land, like okay. Elevated, sometimes places mountain, some places plains. So these are called an elevated flat land. You know that means an elevated flat land. Okay, so it is a flat top tableland standing on a raised surface in our India. Okay, raised surface of this area. Okay, the height of the plateau often varies from place to place. This place area, okay, this height is often varies from place to place. Okay, these are generally flat top land all over this part. Okay, so now this central peninsula part is situated in the south part of northern plains. Okay, upper part was our Himalayan mountain, then we saw here northern plains. Okay, the south part of the northern plains is situated the Peninsula Plateau. Okay, so now you see this Peninsula Plateau also divided into 2 parts. Okay, and here this is the, you can see this is divided by a river called Narmada. Okay, this Narmada river is divided the Peninsula Plateau into 2 parts. First, northern part is called Central Highland, and down part, southern part is called Deccan Plateau. Okay, northern part is called Central Highland, and southern part is called Deccan Plateau. Okay, okay. So now let's see about the Central Highland. So Central Highlands is bounded by also 3 ranges. 3 ranges. First one is Aravalli range in west. Okay, east west. So this side will be Aravalli range, and Vindhya range will be in the south. So this downside is covered with the Vindhya range, and in this Central Highland irrigated by so many rivers. Okay, these rivers are Chambal, Sindh, Son, and Damodar. Okay, They are okay, children. So in this Central Highlands only, it's situated the Chota Nagpur Plateau. Okay, so this Chota Nagpur Plateau covers the states of Jharkhand, Western Odisha, and northeastern part of Chhattisgarh. So generally, this Central Highlands cover this Chota Nagpur Plateau, and in this Chota Nagpur Plateau remains this states Jharkhand, Western Odisha, and northeastern part of Chhattisgarh. Okay. Okay. So let us now we'll see about the Deccan Plateau. Okay. So this Deccan Plateau is situated the south part of the Narmada River or Central Highlands. Okay. You can see the map also here. I have made and make the shadow also. This is the Deccan Plateau part. Okay, so the south, Deccan Plateau is situated in the south of the Vindhya Range. South of the Vindhya Range. Here, I told you Vindhya Range is here, and this Deccan Plateau is situated in the south part of Vindhya Range. Okay, so in this range, there is one highest peak that is called Anai Mundi. Okay, this is 2695 meters higher from sea level. Okay, this is situated in Kerala. Okay, so in Deccan Plateau, here also many rivers are irrigating the fields. These are Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna, and Kaveri. Among these, this Godavari is the longest river in Deccan Plateau. Okay, this is also known as the Dakshin Ganga. Okay, this Godavari river is also known as the Dakshin Ganga. Okay, why? Because Ganga river is irrigating the large area part of India. So like that in Dakshin part, in south part, it is irrigating the large part of south. That's why it is called known as Dakshin Ganga. Okay. Okay, so in Deccan Plateau, here also people live, many types of people they live. Okay, and their lifestyles and culture of the people in this plateau region is very interesting and unique. Okay, they live unique style of life. Okay, so we can recognize them according to their clothing which they wear. Okay, food which they eat. Okay, these are the differences in this Deccan Plateau regions. So which are the states covered in this region? These are the states: Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Odisha, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, and Tamil Nadu. So all these states are covered under the Deccan Plateau region. Okay, so under the Deccan Plateau region, you can see in your map also. So these are the states. You can search in your map also. Okay. Next, we will see one by one. Okay. So we are seeing about the Deccan Plateau. So this Deccan Plateau has two main ghats. Okay, it is known as Eastern Ghats and one is Western Ghats. These two ghats are meeting in the South Nilgiri Hills. Okay, these are the meeting point in Nilgiri Hills. Okay, so in Deccan Plateau, now I have told you about the states. Now we will see that state one by one. First one is Madhya Pradesh. Okay, so this capital of Madhya Pradesh is Bhopal. Okay, capital of Madhya Pradesh is Bhopal. In Madhya Pradesh, other big cities are like Gwalior, Indore, and Jabalpur. These are the other big cities in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, in Madhya Pradesh there is one hill station named Panchmari. Okay, this very famous hill station, Panchmari. Okay, Kanha and Bandhavgarh National Park is very famous. Okay, in Madhya Pradesh this national park is very famous. Why? Because they are reserved the forest life. Okay, this national park is reserved the forest life in Kanha and Bandhavgarh. Okay. And in Madhya Pradesh, there is one very famous temple named Khajuraho temple. Okay, this Khajuraho temple is very famous in Madhya Pradesh. Next, in Pana diamond mines is they dig out the diamonds. Diamond mines is famous in Madhya Pradesh. Okay, and in Madhya Pradesh they grow many types of crops, but mainly they grow wheat and rice. Okay, mainly they grow wheat and rice. Okay, let's see now next Chhattisgarh. Okay, Chhattisgarh also is situated in Deccan Plateau region. So Raipur is the capital of Chhattisgarh. Capital of Chhattisgarh is Raipur. Okay, here Bhilai steel plant is very famous. Okay, this steel plant is situated in Bhilai. This is very famous in Chhattisgarh. Okay, and other than this steel plant, some mines also. They dig out some minerals like coal, iron, and manganese. Okay, these are the mines situated in Chhattisgarh. And they also crops, make kinds of crops like rice, linseed, betel, and watermelon. Okay, they grow this all the crops in Chhattisgarh. Okay, okay. So for today, I think this much is enough. Next video we will see about the next states. Okay, so till then, thank you all.